Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to teach you how to install the 3M XT1 base in your drive-thru intercom setup. How to install this base station. That's what we're going to be learning today. Okay, I made other videos that teaches you how to register the headsets and whatnot. This is strictly how to wire it, like the wiring. Okay, let's see. So this is the base station, and these two screws that are at the very end, let me put this further there, these two screws that are at the very end opens up to reveal the actual connections. Once you are inside, the very first connector right here, the very first one right here, is where the microphone speaker goes. This is where the power supply goes, the power, and this is right here is where the vehicle detector board goes. This video is strictly for basic installation. That a vehicle comes, you speak to the customer, take the order, and make a sale. Just basic communication. I know there are a lot of connections in this thing. There's a whole bunch of connections for other things such as networking, this and that. We will not be covering those in this video. This is a basic installation. Okay, so first we need to have dynamic microphone. This does not support condenser mic. So for the dynamic microphone, we have my favorite BGI microphone. This is BGI 453, which works great. Works great for this. It's a waterproof microphone. Actually, it's a I shouldn't say waterproof. It's water resistant, rain resistant microphone. There's no such thing as waterproof microphone for drive-thru. This is a BGI SP2B, also a speaker, one of my favorite speakers for drive-thru. It has a mounting and the wires. Okay, and this is also the BGI speaker. All right, let's get started. Okay, so to make the installation much easier, it's much easier to pull the plug, the terminal block out, enter all the wires, connect all the wires, and then plug it back in. To do that, we have to use a flat screwdriver. Let me grab a flat screwdriver. Now that I need a flat screwdriver, I'm sure I'll not find one. You have to apply pressure parallel. Like, you cannot apply pressure on one end, it will break. You have to apply a little here, a little here, a little here, and like that. So parallel pressure comes out. Now if you look right here, by the way, this is where your DC voltage goes. The DC voltage means this is where the AC adapter goes. And all these cutouts, all these openings that you see here is for the wire. These are for the wires. So the wires will go like this from here. You don't put the wires like this. It has to go through these holes, because the cover will block this section. That's why these cutouts are there, so that you can do the wiring through them. Now, the first thing we need to do is the microphone. So what do I need to do? I need to put the wire through the cutout. Okay, put it through that, and then watch right here. Let me see if you can see it from a different angle. Let's see, different angle. If you notice, oh, this is gonna be upside down. That angle is not good. Let me go back to the top angle, because you shouldn't be seeing it, looking at it upside down. There you go. So if you look at the connections here, the first pin is 12 volt DC out. The 12 volt DC out is for exterior power, like external power devices such as vehicle detector boards that require external power. So you're not going to be using the first pin. And then this is earth. Earth means the negative of this 12 volt DC out. So this is going to be DC plus, this is minus. Earth is ground. So this is mic positive, mic negative, mic ground. Okay, so the third, fourth, and fifth are for my microphone. Third, fourth, and fifth. Which means if you put this right here, my microphone will be third, fourth, and fifth. the first two has nothing to do with the microphone. So I'm gonna mark it with a little colored one. This is mic positive with a red color. This is mic negative with a black color. And the last one is mic ground. So let's put mic positive. For this, you need a small flat head screwdriver, small flat. Open them, open all of these. Like that, open all of these nice and neatly. The red is microphone plus, the black is microphone minus, and the third one, green, is ground. So you see how that goes? Pay attention again. Okay, the wire is a little too long. The stripped section of the wire is a little too long. So I'm going to cut it to make it a little shorter. There you go. Because you don't want bare wire sticking out. Okay. So let's first connect the microphone plus, microphone negative, and ground. There, microphone plus, microphone. Of course, this is a very, I'm connecting the microphone directly. You're not going to be connecting the microphone directly because you have to run the 200 feet or 100 feet wire outside. So the wires that will be connecting here will not be labeled, because that's the wires that are going under the ground, and then outside on the menu board is where you will be connecting this, because you have to add extension to this 100 feet extension. Alright, so now if you look here, it says menu, MEN means menu board. Menu board speaker plus, menu board speaker minus. This is MON, that means monitor speaker. Monitor speaker is usually in the kitchen or in the ordering area. So the sound of this monitor speaker will be inside the restaurant. The menu board speaker will be outside. So the menu board speaker plus and minus are right next to the microphone. So let's put menu board speaker plus, and let me put this one, menu board speaker minus. There. These are for the speaker. The speaker has two wires. One is has a white and black stripe. The other one is black. This is negative. This is positive. So the positive goes here. Like that. And the negative goes here. There. Now this is ready as far as the speaker and microphone are concerned. See, I made a mistake already. Did you notice? The speaker wire didn't go through here. It has to go through here. So I have to open it again. That's something that you need to pay attention. It has to go through here. Now you can plug it in here. And again, plus and minus should not be reversed. Check the wires to make sure they're secure and plug this guy back in. Okay. Okay, it's nice and securely in. Nice and securely. And now we need to connect the vehicle detection. The vehicle detection loop goes to these two pins, this and this, because this one is ground. Let me show you. Let me take this, open this guy up so we have a little wire extension. Okay, so if I remove this, you see, let me zoom. You see these two, it says loop and loop. This one is ground. So the loop goes between these two pins. The wire that goes to the loop has to be twisted wire. It has to be twisted. Okay? And it goes right here and right here, right there. That's where the loop detection will go. So it has to go underneath from here, but since this plug is small, I can always push the plug after. So I'm gonna assemble it without taking the cables through the thing first. Whoops. That's also important to pay attention to fully open these, because if you don't fully open them, you simply the grip will not catch the wire if it's not fully opened. Now it's good. We go from here and we connect the loop. This is the vehicle detector, and this is where the vehicle detector plugs into the main board, and the vehicle connection to the main board is as such: plus, minus or ground, and vehicle detect. So this is plus 12 volts, this is negative or ground, and this is the vehicle detect. This is the wire that carries the signal to let you know that vehicle is present, and this is the vehicle detector itself. Okay, now all the wirings, basic wiring is done, but we have to power it up. To power it up, we have to use the AC adapter, the original AC adapter that came with it, and even the AC adapter must go underneath like this and must go here. And now see all the pass, everything needs to pass except for the timer. I don't have a timer, so everything passed except for the timer, and voila, this is all good and installed and ready to go. In order to get to the menu, you have to go to the mode, and it says please enter passcode. It's 1 2 3 4 5, and then from here you could go to different types of settings like message activation. This is to record a message. When you record a message, your message will be recorded on this chip right here, and then that message will be played when customers come, when the store is closed, or if you're busy with another customer, you could record a message saying, sorry for waiting, we will be right with you, we are with another customer, this and that. And then if you go down, you have choose headset playback, and then you have greeter message, all kinds of things, settings that you could do for your greeter menu. So all these are greeter menus. Now if you go to the mode, this is the drive-through volume. This is where you set up your volume. Let me zoom in so you could see. Let me go this way a little bit there. So drive-through volume is the volume. Let me enter so you could see. This inbound mic volume. This is the volume, the loudness, or I should say the loudness or the level of audio that's coming from the customer's ordering. Like if the customer says, I would like to get 3 burgers. That information, I would like to get 3 burgers, will be controlled. The volume will be controlled with inbound mic volume. Okay? So basically, it controls the sensitivity or volume of this microphone that's going to be mounted outside. The second one is outbound volume. This is also self-explanatory. This is the level of sound or the level of audio that the customer will listen outside when your employees are talking. So if your employee is a slow speaker or with little energy, then you need to increase this volume. And so on. This is the alert volume. Alert volume is the volume at which you will be informed that there is a vehicle present outside. There will be a beep. So yeah, that's that. This is again the greeter. External audio input volume, all kinds of volumes. So let's go back to this. Monitor volume is the volume of the speaker. In order to get to every menu board, like every menu item, you hit enter. You use, let me zoom out a little bit. You need to see the entire thing. 1 second. There. In order to go to any of these, you push this, 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 and this, and then enter to go to that menu. This is night volume. If you want the speaker audio level to be lower at night time because neighbors are asleep or whatnot, then you can adjust this for night volume at a lower level. Okay, this right here, if you go up, is registration. I have a separate video on that that teaches you how to register headsets. But if you enter, it's very simple actually. It doesn't hurt to go there again. You just enter this, add new headset, you hit enter again, and just turn on the headset. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Okay? Remove headset, you go here, and you remove a headset. Every headset with the serial number is there. So if I want to remove this one, I highlight it first, then I hit enter. It's gone. I want to remove the one below. Let's go. I highlight it, enter, gone. This one, highlight, and gone. So now they're all gone. There are no, oh, there's two more in the lower, the second page. It is more than one page, so keep that in mind. This is more than one page, and there. So that's it, no more headsets. Press mode again to go back to previous menu, and this is list all headsets, all the headsets that you have, none. So that's it. The X's means it's empty. That channel is empty. You can only register 15 or so headsets. Now I hit this again, this guy, in order to go back one level. And this is noise reduction on and off. This is where you set the time and date. You hit enter, and then you set the time and date. And so these are, self-explanatory. Not much in it too. So I don't want to waste too much of your time on this. And global settings, you could time zone and whatnot, headset setup. So these are all the things that you could go into. And for example, site scheduling is like what times your store is open, what times the store closes. The reason this is important is that you need to let this know when to play the closing message. For example, if you only open from, let's say, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. If somebody comes to your drive-through lane at 11, the message should say, the greeter message should say, sorry you came after hours, we are currently closed, we would love to earn your business tomorrow at 6 a.m. Or you could say we are open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. We would like to see you some other day during our business hours. That is why site scheduling is important. Site information, self-monitoring, and all that. So, like again, you could spend hours explaining these, but all I wanted to do in this video is to show you the basic installation to get your drive-through up and running and have, all the wires, hooked up and everything, cables and whatnot, and go from there. But like I said, for every different aspect of this, I made a separate video which you can watch. All right, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe.